Just want to give you some insight on my review on my Bushmaster MOE mid-length that I purchased. Absolutely phenomenal rifle. Love this rifle. One of the things that it did come with was it came with a Magpul MOE stock, Magpul MOE pistol grip, Magpul trigger guard, Magpul handguard, and then it also came with this Magpul vertical grip, front grip. As you can see, I've since gotten rid of the MOE stock because it's junk. I mean, to each their own. I'm not going to say it's junk, but there's just a lot of wiggle in it, a lot of wobble, and that's just not acceptable for me. I do like this. I got this Magpul ACS, which I absolutely love. It's got a friction lock on it. It doesn't wiggle, no wiggle room whatsoever, which is a huge deal for me. It also has this little compartment right here. You can open up. You can store some earplugs in there, or I don't know. I mean, just earplugs, maybe a snake for cleaner, but I don't know that I'll even use that. It does have on both sides here. You can fit 2 AA batteries on each side. It's waterproof. Just this little part pops off right there. As you can see, just pop your batteries in there. I tend to put a cotton ball in there just to stop the wobbling around, the bouncing around and whatnot that you're gonna get from the batteries. But absolutely love this stock. Huge cheek weld on it, so it's nice and comfortable. It's extremely comfortable, actually. A nice place to drop your cheek on when you're firing the rifle. One of the other things that this did come with was the flip-up sights, flip-up iron sights, Magpul, which I absolutely love. Really easy to zero in. Zeroed it in pretty quick. It's kind of a nice deal. I really like them a lot. But one of the things that I did put on it was the Eotech 512. Very nice, very strong, very sturdy, and I like holographic sights. I don't really care too much for red dot sights. To each their own. Everybody's got their own opinion on what's better, and it's no different than buying a Ford or a Chevy. This guy says Ford suck. This guy says Chevy suck. To each their own. I've never seen anything on this planet that's built by a human being that doesn't break down at some point, or have issues or whatever. But I like the Eotechs a lot. The reason why I went with this, I was hesitating on getting the Trijicon ACOG, but the problem with that is it's always magnified. I don't always want to be magnified. I can always add a magnifier to this with a flip side mount on it, flip to the side mount, so I can have it if I need it, or I can flip it to the side if I don't need it. May add a little bit of extra weight, but I'm not going to weight this thing down with a bunch of other stuff, so that's not going to be a huge problem for me anyways. I do like the Magpul handguard. It was a big question for me. Should I get a quad rail, free float? I don't need rails. I'm not gonna add a bunch of stuff. The only other thing that I'm gonna add to this is an LZ tactical light mount, which is gonna go right underneath the front sight here, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna add to this as far as that. I'm not gonna add anything on the rails or anything like this. I like the fact that the Magpul front hand grip just mounts right to it. Obviously you can see right underneath there are places down there where you can mount stuff if need be, and if you want to buy the polymer rails, you could do that as well for this and mount them on the sides here or on the bottom, but I don't think I'm going to get into all that. But it is a Bushmaster MOE mid-length. I go back to it. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of bashers on here because For some reason, people who have never shot a Bushmaster before seem to have a very strong opinion about Bushmaster and not liking them, and going for the, masses, like, most people do. But, oh, you gotta buy a Colt, oh, you gotta buy this, oh, you gotta buy... Look, dude, it's a Bushmaster. They sell a lot of rifles. There's a reason why they sell a lot of rifles. And like I said before, I've yet to see anything on this planet that's not 100% reliable, that's built by a human being. So, that being said, as soon as I got it, you saw the videos that I put up of me shooting it. Flawless, no issues whatsoever, no nothing. Easy to clean, easy to take apart. Does it have less recoil on it for the Mid-Length? I don't know. I've fired some before in the past, and they all kind of feel the same to me. But it is smooth. I will give it that. It is smooth. It is easy to keep the sights on target. But other than that, with the Magpul grip, pistol grip, you can take the bottom off and add the MBUS, storage compartments, extra batteries, 3 rounds of ammunition, a bolt carrier. And just so you know, for you clowns are, I did check this beforehand before I put this. I don't know why people get such a hard on about that crap, but I did check it before I started the video just to make sure that it wasn't loaded. Because obviously, I could care less. Your safety is not at risk. My safety is, and my family's safety is. So I do check the firearm before I start handling it, cleaning it, or anything. So anybody that's got an issue that I didn't check it right off the bat, whatever. But that's how that goes. But yeah, absolutely enjoy this rifle. I'm going to be putting more videos up of me firing it, and different yardages, because I do want to check the accuracy at 200 yards, 300 yards, just to see how it goes. Because I do like shooting out further with the Eotech. I don't know why, just kind of my deal. But I'll do some reviews later on the Eotech, break it down a little bit more, and I just want to talk to you about the PMAGS a little bit. I do like the PMAGS a lot. They're strong, they're sturdy, they're reliable. I haven't had any issues with these whatsoever. These are 30-round magazines. I do have the Ranger plates on the bottom. A couple good things that those are good for. Number one is if you are tack shooting, speed shooting, and dropping the magazines out of the rifle, they hit the ground. They do help protect the magazine. And also, if you got it in the pouches upside down, they're easy to snatch out of there and just grab and pop it in the rifle. I do like the dust covers on them. They do got the dust covers on top here, which I do enjoy. With the stock plates on the bottom, I guess there's pros and cons. The stock plates that I had on it, I could pop this dust cover off and just pop it right onto the bottom. Obviously, with the Ranger plates, I can't do that. So I like it. I like them a lot. There's not much bad stuff that I can say. Actually, there's nothing bad I can say about this rifle whatsoever. Shoots well. I don't have any issues with feeding. I don't have any issues with the bolts, bolt carrier, firing, double feeding. Of course, that's generally a magazine issue, but it is some other issues as well. But that's generally the culprit is your bad magazines. But yeah, look, I like Bushmaster a lot, man. I did a lot of research before I bought this rifle. You get on these forums and these clowns, bash Bushmaster and, oh, you gotta buy a Colt, oh, you gotta buy this. And look, man, I would definitely 100% depend my life on this rifle, without an issue, without a problem. I have no problems with depending my life on this rifle whatsoever as far as being reliable and accurate.